Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Warcraft replay here as we get into it. This is just gonna be another Netease ladder game. I know, what is this? Is it WGL that's going on right now? Yeah, I might pick a couple of those replays, who knows? But for now I'll just stick with this one. Orc versus Undead. I don't think I've had this matchup since the Crep Lord resurged into the scene, but yeah, we're still at 1.32.8, which is weird. The PTR notes were out like a couple weeks ago, and we are still on this patch, so nothing should have changed at least. 120 spawning in as the red undead in the bottom left. Here he will be facing off against Fast, the blue orc player in the top right. Fast will be going for a Farseer start here, which I have peeked into a little bit of the replays on the Gold League, and we have been seeing quite a few Farseer firsts, to be honest. I'm not sure particularly the reason on that. We'll see. I do know that the upcoming changes, Blade Master will get a couple of touches. His mirror image will get a mana reduction, which seems nice. It is weird because it is not an ability that you would normally see, but with the mana reductions, you might, you might consider the ability for once. Extremely early War Mill here from Fast, so we are probably looking for some trolls early on for him, as we might just be skipping the grunts here. Criplo coming out as 120's first hero, as well as a ghoul opening, I should say. Farseer going for some early harassment here. Not gonna find too much, since the wolves aren't that very threatening. They're just there to be annoying as much as they can be. Farseer can just resummon the wolves as soon as they risk dying, as there we go there. No experience given to the Crip Lord, as we are going to have a very low HP ghoul. Might be able to be taken down by the Farseer. No, he's going to be given up instead and attempt to steal the Ogre Magi there, as the Farseer does actually fail to do so. He will pick up an Acolyte for his troubles, but the Magi item is going to be the +6 claws of attack. So yeah, whether or not Fast has achieved some results is, who knows on that. He will be able to pick up a couple of free kills here, but the trolls are now finally starting to increase in numbers and maybe start pressuring a 120 from getting easy expand. Who knows, but it does seem like a fast expand is going to be the choice here for our undead player, as Fast, I mean, trolls, can they really do too much aside from being annoying? Nerubian Tower is being upgraded as well, so once this comes down, I really doubt that the trolls will be able to get too much down for their troubles. It is, I guess 120 is actually holding off on his Necro here. Goldmine is gonna go down. I just realized that the WC3 booster is not actually active. Maybe it needs to be updated, who knows. I didn't actually check that before going into this, but we'll make do for now. Both heroes still stuck at level 1, which could be problematic, but lots of ghouls versus lots of trolls here. I believe tier 2 for Fast, he is just trying to get as quickly as possible to Fortress, I guess, since he wants to upgrade those trolls into Berserkers as quickly as possible. Maybe a Spirit Lodge support as well. But yeah, Goldmine is about to be completed halfway through, as double Nerubian Towers kind of makes it impossible for Fast to actually completely cancel this gold mine, I would say. Once the cold towers start applying their slow, I imagine the ghouls would just be quickly eager to surround any units trapped in the move speed hell. More ghouls being pumped out here. We're still sticking to tier 1, which could be a bit problematic for 120, but yeah, turn totem, as well as it seems like we're just sticking to turn totem for now. Turn chieftain coming out as second hero as well, to be expected following the Farseer as the second. Although chain wave is not commonly seen these days, I guess it's just for the endurance aura for those troll headhunters. 6 trolls, but that is indeed a lot of ghouls. I believe that's a full control group maybe. We have about 10 or 11 ghouls on the ground, so it's a full control group with that Crypt Lord. And yeah, so far headhunters need to do a lot of work in trying to kite these ghouls here. Spirit Wolf's able to tank a little bit of damage as well. Farseer is going to not actually resummon his Spirit Wolves, as I believe he was out of mana for that. That is going to give level 2 over to the Crypt Lord, which is kind of a big deal now that Impale is probably the second ability. Those trolls need to get pretty wary with their positioning, as we do have the Impale going out, and the ghouls are going to go start surrounding as many units as possible. Turn chieftain coming out here. No ability has been learned just yet, but it should be endurance, or I think the movement speed increase would be pretty crucial. Necro is going to get placed down, as well as another Ziggurat. This one's probably going to be a Spirit Tower, since yeah, 120 actually needs a decent amount of DPS towers here. We do have a Watchtower being placed down. I'm not sure what Fast is exactly aiming to do, but Spirit Walker Adept training is on its way. Demolishers are also on its way as well, but yeah, I'm not sure. I probably would have expected him to just rush tier 3, but I guess considering his opponent is benefiting off of a free expand, maybe Fast should have done the same himself, who knows. He's actually looking to try and break this expansion down rather than trying to equalize things here. So I guess at this climate, trying to equalize against an undead player is probably foolhardy, but I kind of don't think that this route of playing is the better option either, so a little bit worried about Fast game plan here. Crypt Lord about to hit that level 3 as well, so his beetles should have access to just increased stats as well as being able to burrow. This change has not occurred yet because it's not 0.9, so yeah, bugs don't actually need the burrow upgrade or the burrow research for them to burrow. We are finally going to tier 3 for Fast, but I don't know, it did take quite a while, and of course he is still base down, so still a bit skeptical on whether or not this is a good look for him. With one Demolisher out in the field, Fast is just gonna start sieging. 120 is still a bit slow on his reaction there, but at least it is just the towers being taken down. Ponzu Gold Mine is now the next target. We do have about 2 Demolishers out on the field, but here comes the undead reinforcements here. Fast probably would like this. He is a level 2, so that War Stomp is going to do quite a bit of damage, but the stun is going to get answered back with an Impale of his own. More Spirit Wolves are going to get summoned up here, as we do have another War Stomp coming in. Here we go with the Chain Lightning, but is that going to be enough? I would say so, actually. 120 looking a little scattered so far. Not enough Crypt Fiends, and his ghouls are just getting absolutely melted by those Troll Headhunters there. So, yeah, 120 is going to be forced to regroup. He does have a Death Knight out as his second, so healing is now available for him, but yeah, these demolishers are getting a bit of free hits onto the ziggurats as well as the gold mine here. Towers are going to add a bit of reinforcement onto the demolishers, but it seems like 120 might not actually care too much. He is going to try and just tank things through maybe. Is going to go for an impale and doing a juicy amount of damage onto those trolls. But with the Voodoo Lounge available here, the healing salves are just going to keep those guys topped off. And the demolishers are just going to free hit the Necropolis once again. Yeah, I guess the towers were a pretty nice touch. It does actually prevent 120 from actually pushing those demolishers away, and with the very little amount of acolytes being brought over to repair this Necropolis, it is going to go down, and now 120 is upside down in supply. Another War Stomp's going to come through here. We're going to have a focus onto the Death Knight. No, we are not. Instead, Fast is going to play it a little bit safe. Is going to retreat back to his tower line, but it seems like 120 has regrouped quite a number of units to his cause. Is going to try and keep his Turret Chieftain alive here. It did eat a Death Coil to try and finish for the execute, but a nice health potion, I believe, was used to keep TC alive there. And here we go. Troll Berserker upgrade is now done. Despite having a War Mill upgrade, or War Mill for the majority of the game, we are finally going to finish the first upgrade, it seems. +1 attack for the Demolishers and Troll Berserker here. These two towers able to keep these Crypt Fiends at bay. Yeah, tier 3 is now done for 120. The Lich is going to be added in very soon. My only worry is that maybe there's way too many trolls for 120 to deal with. Crypt Lord is going to get hexed here, but thanks to the DK is going to get healed up a little bit. But here comes another War Stomp into Focus Fire. Chain Lightning is going to be used, and that is the last Death Coil the Death Knight can ever throw out. That is going to be a level 3 Crypt Lord going down. And Fast, able to actually bring his carry his momentum through to the very end, it seems. I don't think the 2 level 1 heroes are going to be enough to actually stave off these trolls here. Destroyer is in the air, but the Troll Berserkers, I mean, the trolls have been out for the entire game. I don't think destroyers are going to be enough to actually deal with them, especially with the numbers that they have. So, yeah, Fast needs to be careful not to lose any crucial Troll Berserkers before any destroyers go down here. Gold Mine has gone down finally. Demolish is still raining fire onto these roaming acolytes here. TC is gonna go down, it seems, at level 3, and Fast is gonna choose to retreat a little bit. Needs to be careful about his own Shadow Hunter here. Is gonna go for the TP scroll, and is he gonna take all his units? He is gonna take basically all his units. Just one troll is gonna get left behind, and is gonna go down. Why do these players always realize these little things at the very last moment? Who knows? But now that this tower line is gonna go down, might be able to take a destroyer there, but the Death Knight's gonna say no to that. I believe Crypt Lord is gonna come very soon. Yeah, I was gonna say this looked completely one-sided here, but now that the Turn Chieftain got taken down, a little bit of the winds taken out of Fast sails there. Acolyte is, or Holy Gold Mine is gonna get rebuilt, but yeah, honestly, it did seem like a lot of resources being mined out of here kind of got dumped into the defense of the expansion. At least the main base is looking pretty alright, I guess. The only problem is that 120 is suffering from upkeep tax. Meanwhile, Fast, I'm not actually sure if he is. He's not actually, so he's at 47, so he's been benefiting off of full gold for pretty much the entire game. So, I would like to say that economy-wise, like, it seems to be pretty leveled out despite being one base down for the majority of the game.
Summoning is complete.
Yeah,
Our forces
Kodo
are
beasts
under
are
attack.
being added here. Still more trolls being pumped out for fast. Still no Spirit Lodge support, which is kind of sad that we don't no longer see trolls being added with the shamans. But considering you are facing an undead player who has access to destroyers, I guess it does make logical sense.
Our forces are under attack.
But I guess at this point,
Our town is under attack.
pretty much all the support units, aside from Kodo Beast, is a bit of a risk considering you just give free mana over to those destroyers. So, surprised we're not seeing any anti-air in terms of those Bat Riders, but maybe just going full send on those Berserkers might be the way to go. Plus 2 attack upgrades here, War Mill. Not going for another. I would probably like to see armor upgrades, but yeah, maybe not. Here we go here with an engagement, I guess. 120 doesn't exactly want this, as Hex is gonna be prevented there thanks to the Devour magic of those destroyers. 120 is at 69 versus Fast 48, so supply disadvantage for the Orc player. 120 maybe have realized this, is gonna actually choose to engage with the War Stomp coming in from the Tauren Chieftain. Battle Drums is done, but we don't actually have a single Kodo Beast on the ground here. So Fast is fighting this with not as much potential as he could. And I guess that's gonna be that. Fast actually chose to fight where he didn't have access to the damage upgrade, or the damage aura that the Kodo Beast offers, so that was really weird. He did have the momentum for the majority of the game, but he probably rode on it a little too hard. Definitely needed time to cool off, and I guess that's kind of when 120 retook the advantage, and that is going to be game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick one. I might cast a game from the Gold League, who knows, we'll see. Take care.